So it's been a while since the rise and pathetic downfall of the T app on the App Store. It rose to #1 very quickly, and the controversy surrounding it also grew just as fast. This was a so-called dating advice app directed at women, for women. You were supposed to sign up after proving with a driver's license that you are female, and the purpose of the app is to share information with other women in your area about the men you're matching with on dating apps like Hinge or Bumble or Tinder, supposedly for the purposes of safety. Not actually in practice. Obviously, women were going to this app to share gossip, talk about how men perform sexually, talk about how much money they're willing to spend on a date, expose them for cheating, expose them for two-timing, for lying about their height, whatever petty bullshit you could imagine. That's what was getting shared on the T app.
Yep.
They were then exposed because they had a security breach.
Yep.
The user identities, yes, the user identities were leaked to the public, and 4chan spread images of the women using T everywhere. It kind of serves them right because they were attempting to expose other people's privacy in the first place, and the tables turned on them. Needless to say, an app like T that's directed at men would not be seen as acceptable and would probably get banned very quickly if it were launched. Well, we have an opportunity to test that theory out because men have now offered their own version of T.
I think I saw the other day that it was #4 total on the App Store and #1 in lifestyle apps.
It currently is at #1 in the lifestyle section on the App Store. I'm surprised that it's still available on iOS. And yeah, it rose to prominence very quickly.
Man, that vibe shift is just that pendulum is just swinging back farther and farther, ladies and gentlemen.
It's called T on Her Dating Advice, Helping Men Date Safe, from the Newville Media Corporation. And the Newville Media Corporation has also made lifestyle app The Mood Map and a music app called Audience, I don't know if it's pronounced that way, and a social networking app called Trinity Social, but this is their hit thus far.
Well, yeah, this is the big one.
The logo for T on Her Dating Advice looks like it was generated with AI.
Yep, it does.
Looks like this was thrown together very quickly, but it says, is your date safe? Get verified safety insights from our community of ID verified users to help protect yourself before meeting someone new. Already matched on Tinder, Bumble, or Hinge? T on Her is your essential safety companion, providing verified reports about dating experiences to help you identify red flags, safety concerns, and positive experiences before your first date. You do have to issue a government ID in order to get on the app, so this could go awry just the same way. And they also say they have a 3-tier privacy system. You can choose a real name, a pseudonym, or anonymous reporting. Users can search the nationwide database of verified reports and set location-based alerts to stay informed about experiences in their area. Our community helps you identify concerning behavior patterns, safety red flags, and positive dating experiences. Whether you're planning a coffee date or something more serious, T on Her gives you the confidence to make informed safety decisions with real verified information from actual dating experiences. No matter how you meet someone, dating apps, friends, work, or social events, T on Her helps you date safely by providing verified insights and safety information.
So do you think this lasts a long time?
Will it get banned?
Yeah. Do you think so?
Well, T hasn't been banned yet.
Yeah. I guess when I look at these things, I get it's popular, right? People are clearly downloading it, but it just feels like this type of thing is more prone to women's behavior, like the desire to gossip, and like actual men wouldn't use something like this.
Yeah.
Only the most bitter of dudes would use something like this, and none of them using it in the way that it was claiming to be intended for.
The idea of the T app appeals to awful women.
Yeah.
The idea of the T app for men doesn't even appeal to awful men.
Yeah.
Because men just don't even, they don't even care about like gossip that way. Like this It's not a vice that naturally appeals to men.
There are times when Mary will be talking about stories that we cover that involve gossip, and my eyes kind of glaze over, and I can't remember any of the details. It's actually a superpower for me, because then like you don't retain any of the stuff that it doesn't matter for a guy.
Look, the obvious discrepancy here is that men who meet up with women from dating apps aren't realistically worried about like getting murdered or like sexual violence. Like that's not a realistic concern for men, because the majority, not the majority, but like 99% of men can overpower 99% of women. So that doesn't even need to be said, really.
Yeah.
This is obviously being sold as a safety app, with everyone knowing, of course,
It's a
that
dunk.
the intent is to clap back.
Yes.
And it's not even really working.
It's like talking the other day about how everything's just like everything on the internet is some type of gold rush now that you just hope to get lucky on. It's about stonks. It's about finding the right app at the right time. Nothing involves anything other than being in the right place at the right time and having that one stupid idea that might just permeate the culture for 10 seconds before fading into obscurity.
This was probably vibe coded, if I had to guess.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like, I think they just panicked and they were like, this is trending right now. We need to get on this quick.
Yeah.
Now, the ratings and reviews are in for Tea on Her, and it has a 2.0 out of 5 stars.
Yeah, well, you know.
So some people are saying women are falsely...
Oh, is this a coordinated hate campaign?
They're saying that women are going and pretending to be men who've used the app and flooding it with negative reviews. So I took a look at some of the first reviews. One is a 5-star, saying these 1-star reviews and people saying this app is scamming are not real. They're lying. This app is 1,000% real, and I feel like it's women downloading the app and putting false reviews on here to attempt to take the app down because the tables turned and the men got a T app. This app, I have no problems with it, only but a few bugs need to be fixed. And it's a little more just so the females can stop trying to get in the app.
There's a comment down here in the chat. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce your name. It says, "I'm gonna download it and review my wife." Don't do it.
Nobody's gonna do that though.
Don't do it.
Like, anyone who has anything positive to say about a person they've dated is not going to share that on an app.
It's already skewed negative.
Of course.
Yeah.
I mean, also, if you're dating someone that you like, you don't want to blow up your spot. You want to keep it a secret. You want to make your moves on a low.
Yeah.
Like, why would you want to
Again,
alert everybody to how desirable the person you're dating is?
The girl version of this makes perfect sense. Women love to gossip, and obviously it was going to get weaponized. Men, however, no dude of any substance is actually using something like this in a serious way.
Well, here's one of the negative reviews from a woman who went undercover and downloaded the app.
Oh, shit.
She said, I got a glimpse of this app today, and it's disturbing. There are inappropriate videos of women being posted on there.
Okay, if they're talking about revenge porn, that's illegal.
It is. The app is not designed to expose explicit videos. It is supposed to be a safe space for men to tell their experiences. I have the T app, the regular one for women, and we don't have those problems. Women share their experiences with who they have dealt with in a respectful way. Doubt. Ladies,
Yeah, press X to doubt.
Ladies, if you have explicit videos with these men, please beware. They are not hesitating to post these videos on the app. Hope this gets taken down permanently soon, just like the previous one, which, by the way, was removed because men were posting sex tapes on there as well. I don't know what previous iteration she's referring to.
Yeah.
Maybe it was... No, I don't remember
Like
there being a previous one that they made in retaliation.
Unless there... Was there one that... Are they talking about that old one? The one that was about rating hot women? They can't be talking about that one.
That was a rating. Yeah, that was a rating system. That had nothing to do with it. Another one from a woman, I believe, said, safe space or hunting ground. I initially supported this because I believe men deserve safe spaces too, especially when it comes to dating. Nobody deserves safe spaces. Nobody. But after spending time here, I've realized this app is being misused in ways that are deeply concerning. Instead of focusing on safety, many of the posts have shifted toward exposing women for simply having sexual pasts or trying to test how easy it is to exploit them. It's hard to tell what they mean by that without context. It's disturbing to see the shift from safety to shaming, objectifying, and setting women up for harm. This isn't accountability. This is misogyny under the guise of concern. If safety is truly the goal, there needs to be much stricter moderation and a serious reevaluation of how the space is being used.
Okay, I want to read a comment here. So Comatose says, "You're wrong, Bert. This is a perfect method to protect yourself from women who will routinely wreck a man's reputation. Trevor Bauer is a prime example of this in action. Dude got wrecked." Yes, Trevor Bauer did get wrecked, but how does this app stop?
Who is Trevor?
He's a pro baseball player. And remember the woman who was
I
said
remember this
she
now.
basically
Okay.
admitted to I'm going after him to get the bag.
I remember this now. We talked about that.
Yeah. But the point being, I don't understand how this app prevents that from happening.
No, it doesn't.
I get your point about men's reputations being ruined. That does happen. Absolutely.
Okay, is Trevor Bauer gonna go on Tea on her and post about?
I mean,
what was the name of the woman who lied about it? Whatever, her name. Post about her lying about rape allegations. You can Google her name and see that she did that.
Yeah.
So what's the
I just don't understand how the app prevents that from
Pragmatic.
happening. Maybe I could be missing something, but
what's the pragmatic use here?
this just feels like something that no actual dude would use because men are not hardwired to think about gossip or these types of things. It's
Also-
one of the most annoying things about movies and television is that men are the ones that are portrayed as constantly wanting to share their sexual exploits, which is not how men are coded at all. At least not in my respect. It's never been that
They
way.
share these videos apparently on the app.
I mean, but that's not what I'm talking about. That is a whole nother
Yeah.
deal, and that's illegal, and that's bad.
Yeah.
But that's not what we're talking about here. We're talking about the inclination towards gossip.
Right.
So
Right.
it's a clapback. Everything's a clapback for everything these days. That's what it is.
Nobody wins
Yeah.
in this situation.
Yeah, I think it's a bad look if you're a dude on this. It probably says that you like to gossip.
Yeah, every person who uses tea and every person who uses tea on her is an insufferable twat
But I mean, that's most of what a lot of what we end up
who's
discussing.
gonna be perpetually single.
A lot of what we end up discussing is how people perceive the quote unquote gender war these days. And, you can't win
Yeah.
anymore. And part of that is because you find yourself in corners of the internet where you are not actually supposed to be. Not that you can't be there, but people no longer just share things with a small inner circle of friends. They share things with the entire world and then get mad when people who disagree with them click on it and find it.
Yeah, if somebody committed a crime against you, report them to the police.
Yeah.
If somebody just screwed you over, have some dignity and move on. Nobody, you don't need to white knight for every person that they date afterwards and then screw over in the same way. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Gosh, these people have mental issues.
It's
If you use one of these apps, you don't deserve love. Period.
I don't know about all that. Hopefully you can right your ship and
But you can
and find love.
You can, but will they? No.
But this will make it harder for you because you're treating everything like a competition.
I mean, already we're at my hot take is that nobody deserves love, but
Okay. We'll have to do a separate video on that.
but
someday.
these people are utterly undateable. If you use T or you use T on her, any of these stupid apps, you are undateable. You need to fix your shit.
Thanks for watching. Listen to full episodes of Pop Culture Crisis on Spotify.
Keep up with us on social media and make sure you subscribe and ring that bell so you never miss the show. Bye, guys.